Yes. We'll talk about it after the 30. Yes. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. The sun is as high as an elephant's eye, and it looks like it's going straight up to the sky. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. All the cattles are standing like statues. All the cattles are standing like statues. They act like they don't see me as I pass by. And it looks like there's one that is winking her eye. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. Oh, what a beautiful day. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. What a beautiful day. My Lord. As Whitney Houston would say, my Lord. Anyway, y'all, what is going on? This is a beautiful day today. Baby, I'm getting ready to go on to a nasty piece of movie. And then I'm going on a little Fright Night since we're season pass holders down there at the Six Flags. But baby, I'm doing all right. So I finally found out who going camping. Okay, take a lot of deep wood off. Okay, keep hope alive. Y'all have a good time. Whatever. I mean, so much for hell. I mean, you know what I'm saying? All right, y'all act like y'all get y'all Eagle Scout badge or something. Okay, I'm like, girl, if you getting your little Girl Scout badge or something, baby, not with all them ticks and stuff, and all these people doing crazy things. But go on right on out there, go go on right on out there and go on camping and catch some fish and stuff. But anyway, I ain't mad at her. If the spirit is saying go camping, then go camping. If the spirit is saying, you know what I'm saying, put up a tent, put up a tent. Do what the Lord tell you to do. Okay, I ain't mad at you. So, girl, I found out who was camping. Child. I'm like, okay, whatever. It's unique. It's different. It's different. Ain't it different, lyric? It's different. Yes, lyric. Lyric say it's different. So somebody camping. So anyway, y'all, what is going on? I just woke up, just said, let me come on YouTube and see what's going on. I hope everybody is doing well. I know I am. I mean, I have been invigorated. It has been really a great week. Um, Good things are happening. And that's all I gotta say, honey. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. I mean, really, it is. So I hope y'all having a beautiful day. Now, I don't know if y'all saw the little fashion show. It was unique. It was different. It was uniquely different. It was interesting. It was called Crazy Sexy Cool. I saw more crazy than sexy and cool, but that's all right. Whatever your definition of crazy sexy cool is, do what you got to do. All right. So I saw a little bit of that, and I'm gonna give them ladies effort for going up and doing the daggone thing. It was about Shish Trish. You know, Shish Trish had to have a whole hour. Okay. But Her makeup was looking good. Like I said, her makeup was looking good. I like the little cowboy hat, and the sweater wasn't bad because it matched the cowboy hat. The bottom, maybe a long skirt with a boot, a nasty boot would have been I, yeah. And then she came up with that Burberry cover. Child, that night, that was a nice hat though. I'm gonna give her that hat. That hat was screaming fashion, okay? But she had a little Burberry um something, a scarf or something on. But it was all right. So what else is going on, you all? I just came in to say hello. Um, Lipstick Alley, what is that? That Lipstick Alley people, y'all always try to start something. Let me say this, honey. I don't care who's talking about me. As Nene Leak said, while you was running your mouth, I was running to the bank. Ain't nobody got time for that. Let people talk. I don't care. I'm to the point in my life where I don't care, and you just don't care. And so that's where I am in my life. I don't care. Child, Uppity looked like, honey, she looked like she hit Goodwill and she got that old nasty piece of hat on the last call sale. Child, I wanted to give Uppity a basket. Girl, I thought she was getting ready to walk the street with an old nasty shopping cart. She was giving me shopping cart tease. Okay, she was giving me hobo chic. But anyway, it's all right, baby. She thought she was doing it, honey, with that scarecrow hat she had on. Okay, she was giving me green acres. She was giving me green acres. But anyway, I ain't mad at Uppity. She did get up and do something. I'm still waiting for her to get them teeth though, because she's supposed to have them teeth a long time ago. And I can't understand how you upper echelon, but you don't have no upper teeth. I don't get that. How is you upper echelon, but you don't have no upper teeth? Tell me. Tell me. Anyway, moving right along. Anyway, because if you upper echelon, you should have some upper teeth. That's my thoughts on that. But but yeah, so people hit me up. Child, I don't even look at it anymore. I just love it because I don't have to go there with them folk. I really don't. And it seems like, the beef sector is really interesting because people want to get at you all along. It's always been their desire to have a beef with you, especially when you really don't have one with them. But like people say, you get a little tired of folk. You get tired of the phoniness. And so, like I've always said, there are no friends on YouTube. And that's true. And like I said earlier, if you do have friends on YouTube, you guard your friendship. But I don't consider anyone who is a content creator a friend on YouTube, at least not in public anyhow, because I know how people can be. So when people say what they need to say, it doesn't faze me one bit. And I really don't go look because everything they say is the same old thing, the same tired thing. So it's like, okay, whatever, it's good. All right. Whatever it is what it is. So, but I'm good. What's been going on? Uppity is entertaining. I mean, I give her that. Uppity is entertaining. Lady Tia won, and again, her fashion was all right. I mean, the reason why she, because her stuff fitted. Everybody else was looking like old nasty piece of wrapped up pickle. I'm like, oh my god, looking like a piece of wrapped up cauliflower. I'm like, what y'all doing? Giving me hills and mountains, and everybody should be wearing stuff that's tight. Ugh, you know. So it is what it is. Let people do what they gotta do. Praise God. But sexy, crazy, cool don't always mean tight. And then you have one person say she don't want to show a lot of skin. Child, I just shut my mouth. And Shish Trish was just, honey, she is a honey. When I tell you Shish Trish kept a whole poker face, because honey, I would have been down on the floor uh, with some of these fashions. But again, it is what it is. I am going to be prepared for Ness's. If I do not have to work, I am, and that's a caveat. So I put that out there. But if I do not have to work, I'm going to be on Ness's panel for the Halloween costume. because I think that's going to go really well. So I'm glad people are doing something different that brings the groups together. So I'm really happy because of that. What else is going on, you all? I haven't really been keeping up, and I'm really sorry, y'all. I really haven't been keeping up, but a lot of this stuff is not entertaining. A lot of this stuff is just people trying to get a rise out of people, people making something out of nothing. Again, I just hate to bring up our vacation, but because it's over, and it was a good vacation, and that's all I can say about it. But I guess people want to say differently. But hey, everybody has their opinion, and it's all good. Vivian, I hope you're feeling good, because we did come down with cold. We were really exhausted after we finished the trip because it was a lot. You know, you are really being there for the people, being accessible, and trying to get your rest. Hey, Viv, I hope you're feeling all right, Viv. Viv, girl, I'm still using your package. Viv, I'm still using that gift bag, Viv. Yes, Lord, I'm still using that gift bag. So, yes. Who wants to thank everybody who gave him a card, who bought him purchased a shirt? You know, a lot of people were not only thinking about me, but they were thinking about my better half. So I really appreciate you all for doing that as well. Thank you so much. He really was happy with what you all did, and he was really touched. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, you going on your photo job? You better go and do that, Viv. Come on, Viv. You better go ahead and work them income streams. You know, I just don't do them either because it's not funny. It's not funny. And let me say this. The reason why Tracy gets the Queen of the Conquest, Queen of the Bahama Mamas, because Tracy was just damn right fun. She was just funny. And when I tell you Tracy was funny, she was funny. I enjoyed watching Tracy. And I give it to her. You know, and I know people trying to come at Tracy, talking about this and this and this. Child, Tracy's a whole grown woman, and Tracy did what she did. Tracy was very entertaining, and it really showed another side of Tracy. So I really appreciate her comedy. And MU was like the straight man or woman in the situation, but MU and I we were on a whole different level when it came to meeting, and so it was really good. But you all, it's a beautiful day today. It is cool in San Antonio. It is now 67 degrees. We did have a rain front to come in, and it has cooled immensely. So thank God for the rain and the cooling down. So it's really good. It's a beautiful morning. I'm going to go and get some more coffee and some eggs. I think I'm gonna go to Bill Miller and get my eggs because they give you eggs and bacon right there. So you know, I just don't do all that bread and stuff. I'm still on my weight loss kick. So it was a stall, but I'm back on it. So it's good. So everything is going well. And y'all, life is beautiful. Life is really beautiful. Pray for Israel and Palestine, y'all. It's really deep over there. I don't know if you all have ever, studied the history of Israel and Palestine, but the Palestinians live in the Gaza Strip, and it's almost like apartheid. They are relegated to that strip. There's no airport. There's no really major infrastructure, and the people are just packed into the strip. And these people are getting upset. And of course, you have the Netanyahu government, which is causing chaos in Israel. They are ultra conservative. They're doing a lot of things that a lot of Israelis don't like. And so I guess with that, if they're neglecting their people, I guess they're neglecting those Palestinians. And the Palestinians are angry, and they kind of struck back on Israel. 40 people killed. Unfortunately, now a lot of the Palestinians getting ready to lose their life because Israel don't play that. And I think they have hostages. And so it's getting ready to get deep over there. So just keep those people in prayer over there because it's no joke. What's up, Brian? How you doing today? How you doing? Well, y'all, look. So I guess this LSA people, and let me say this, I don't have a problem with LSA sending me stuff, but LSA, you get to the point where you don't even care. I really don't. I really don't. I'm finding out that these people don't like you to move forward. People don't like you to have success. And I guess that's what it really is. And I guess it's been like that all the time. So I'm good with it. I'm good with it. I love it. I thrive in it. But one thing is I've learned that I don't have to listen to it because it's a non-factor to me. It's a non-factor to me. Ooh, dog, you getting all of this hair on my car. Ooh, I gotta go to the come here, baby. I'm gonna have to go to the car wash. You doing the most today, Miss Lyric. Mm-hmm. So anyway, and this is what I've been telling Brian. And I mean, I know Brian is here, and I know Brian is a grown man. But Brian, let me say this. And content creators, child, the best thing you can do to a lot of these people is just ignore them and move on. Because I have realized that even though an individual who had every right to come on the Carnival cruise came, it was no avail. And it really didn't put a dent in anything. I wasn't expecting it to put a dent into anything. But I think that it's just symbolic of what we go through on these YouTube streets. You know, you can see it, that mean it's gonna affect. I mean, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Now it's gonna form, but it ain't gonna prosper. You can see it, but it ain't gonna prosper. And that's the scripture that I take with that because it don't prosper. And so people coming on a ship didn't stop anything or change any plans. We didn't alter anything. Nobody was alarmed. Child, we was just welcome aboard, and that's it. And so I want you all to know that y'all get upset when people say things about you all. Y'all get upset when people may not get all the facts straight. And I just tell y'all to move on. I have been on these YouTube streets for years and I have done a whole lot behind the scenes. And these people are still doing the same thing with the same reads, with the same vitriol. And I just really find out that a lot of these people don't like themselves or they're not happy with who they are. And so my thing is keep it moving. And that's not only for Brian, it's for all of us, including me. But yeah, when you can get people upset for just getting on a cruise ship, I mean, yeah, that's deep. And so I'm good. It's a beautiful morning and it's a beautiful day. And so all of the attacks and the attacks and all of that stuff, it's all good. It's all good. I'm just excited to be alive. I'm excited to have life, health, and strength. Excited to, have resources to get things that I need. I just think it's a blessing. And life is bigger than what people think about you on YouTube. And y'all need to take these people and just succeed. And I think that's the biggest thing, succeed. And I think this is why Vivian is so successful too. Because I told Vivian, honey, you got to have a tough skin in these YouTube streets. But now I'm to the point where, child, you just got to ignore some of these people because some of these people are not even worth responding to, you know. So, but so much for the desperation, honey. I look, child, they said we was desperate, Vivian. They said that the people weren't coming, Vivian. Ain't that something? And then when they showed up, child, they trying to discount that. Okay, y'all don't have 40 people. But again, we did. But this is the really beautiful part about it. We only requested 12, and God just gave us 40. And I just love God. I love God because He just shows up, and it's good. So, hey, Rainy Bo. Hey, everybody. So, anyway, so they talking about somebody is getting ready to do a camping trip. That's gonna be nice. That's gonna be nice. I love camping. Yes. That's nice. That's nice. That builds something. That builds something. They're gonna build a fire. They're gonna do s'mores. It's gonna be beautiful. Okay, come on, camping. I ain't mad at them. That's something that people want to do. Yeah, people want to be in the woods with you. That's it. People wants to be in the woods. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's what people want to do. So I ain't mad. Happy birthday. Yes, God has been blessing Brian, and that's the understatement. And whether people believe it or not, that's the motivation. And you gotta have faith. I didn't have one bit of doubt that what Vivian and I spoke in existence was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen. And I have no doubt that the event that we're going to plan for 2024 is going to be great. We do people right. We don't cheat the folk. We're very upfront with people. There's no scamming. There's no we do what's right. When people sent their money, they knew that this was going to take place. And what we said, we did. Some things we could not do because weather permitting, it did not happen. And we really wanted to have that spades tournament, but child, you can't have no spades tournament when people winning money at the casino. So again, that's what people wanted, and so it was good, and no complaints whatsoever. Um, and we have some intelligent people in our sector. And sometimes we don't take the time to realize that we have people who are finishing doctoral programs and doing very, very serious research. We have people who have retired from public service and getting ready to embark on other things. We have people who are just working hard. I mean, work in the restaurant industry, and I to them. We had some people who have cruised so much, and then we had some people with their first cruise, and they really enjoyed it. So to be able to hear these people and how the trip was a good connection and how they really met people, I thought it was awesome. And like I said, I don't have anything negative to say. What I did say, what we needed to improve on, I did say. But other than that, it was great. And it was so peaceful. And people were really nice. And so yeah, we talked to a few people about their channels and what they need to do. And one thing I told the folk is that you don't need to don't take people personally. Don't take the attacks personally. It's a part of the YouTube streets. But when it gets to the point where people are so maniacal and ugly and dark, and just keep on going and just focus on your content. So yeah, baby in the woods. Whose woods these are? I think I know. Come on. He gives his quarter. He gives his little shake a shake to make. So yeah. So I forgot that song, but it was whose woods these are? I think I know. He's something something. So da 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 da. Over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house we go. The horse knows the way to carry the sleigh. Come on, come on, all up in the woods, all in the woods. But that's all right, baby. I mean, because some people like y'all look, some people like camping. And this they say it's not camping, they say it's glamping. So it's the difference between camping and glamping. So they're gonna be doing a glamping. And she's very restrictive and the glamping has been closed. So she has met her capacity, you know. And I'm just excited. I'm just excited. And she's a content creator and she's doing something. And that's good. And that's good. And I'm glad that she's doing something with her people. And we ought to applaud that. Not tear it down, but applaud that. And so if camping is what they want to do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. You know? So I ain't mad at it, y'all. Ooh, they're gonna have so much fun. They're gonna be telling scary stories, and then they're gonna be doing s'mores with graham crackers and chocolate. Okay, and wow, I'm just ooh. I'm sure she had to turn people away. I'm telling you, she had to turn people away. That's popular. Black people love camping, honey. Black people love being in the woods in the dark. Black people love that, honey. Y'all didn't know? Child, child, black people love that. hmm Rainy Bow, why are you laughing, Rainy Bow? You know black people love that, girl. We love camping. Black people love being out there with the mosquitoes, honey. Love seeing big bears and mooses. Not moose, but mooses, honey. Ooh, we love that, girl. Okay, hearing the owl say, whoo, whoo, whoo. Honey, we love that. Oh yeah, we love old nerds, the piece of scary horror movie type of camping in southern Georgia situation. Georgia, okay, all up in Georgia. We love that. We love lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my, yes we do. Child. If you gonna camp, you gonna camp right. Okay, a lot of us was in the Cub Scouts, in the Boy Scouts, in the Girl Scouts. Okay, honey, What's up, Rodney? Rodney, you going on that camping trip? I heard it's gonna be old nerds that piece of camping trip, honey. And they said it's so hot that it's sold out, honey. They said it'll reach the capacity. Girl, camping in Georgia ain't no biggie. Black people love that. They love going to the woods in Georgia. Where they gonna go? Lake Lanier? They gonna go to Lake Lanier? Yeah, y'all going to Lake Lanier? I'm just saying. Oh my God, who gonna be camping at Lion Country Safari in West Palm Beach? Baby, I don't even want to take my car down there because if a lion scratch my car, and Lion Country Safari already tell you that they are not responsible for your car getting towed up. So if a lion gonna destroy my car, hell I ain't gonna, what's gonna stop that lion, that little tent, child bye. I don't believe people camp at Lion Country Safari either in West Palm Beach. That's crazy. But they gonna go to Lake Lanier. Now let me tell you what's a pretty place, y'all. Let me tell you, it's a beautiful place. And I would love to go again. It's Greenville, South Carolina. When I tell you Greenville is the best kept secret in South Carolina, Greenville, Anderson, and Spartansburg, when I tell you that upper area in South Carolina is beautiful, and Greenville was beautiful, it is a hidden gem. So I went to Greenville. I went to the downtown area where they tore down an interstate so people could see the beautiful riverfront. You can walk the rocks. Then Greenville is known for Furman University, which is the Harvard of South Carolina. Furman University is the elite school, at least it used to be, of South Carolina. Then you got Bob Jones, which is the religious school. But Furman University is a beautiful campus. So I actually happened to do a tour of the campus. It's beautiful. Greenville, South Carolina is beautiful. Baby, they have a gas station called Spinks. And honey, when I tell you Spinks have the best gizzards and Cajun peanuts, Cajun boiled peanuts, baby. Yes, they do. And so that's Greenville, Spartanburg, and Anderson. You have the mountains north of the city, northwest of the city, and then you have the beautiful falls, and they have a lot of nice lakes in Greenville. So Greenville is nice. I know Charleston is a nice place because it's proximity to the coastal area, but Greenville is mountainous and it has the water element. So yes, Rainbow, you doing all right? Who we might go to the Hampton Roads area. Who we might go on over there and have a little um um little resort over there in Rappahannock or Tappahannock, honey. We might go to Tappahannock or we might go to Chickating and Assateague Island and watch the ponies cross the lake, across the channel. Okay, go to Chickating and Assateague and watch the ponies. Okay, you know it would be very different going to the eastern shores and going to Chickating and Assateague Island and watch the wild ponies cross. Ooh, that would be very nice. That would be very cultural. All right, okay, that might be nice. Or even going to Williamsburg and going to Colonial Williamsburg and then going to the Busch Gardens. Huh? Go on to the Busch Gardens over there. Because Virginia is very nice. Virginia Beach. Now I'm gonna say I like Virginia Beach, but Virginia Beach is it reminds me of a bootleg Daytona Beach. But Virginia Beach is nice. Um, I'm tired of Florida. I am because I'm from there, and so just thinking of some places. California and Napa Valley, Marin County would be nice. Marin. Going to Malibu and the coast. That would be cute too. Seattle is not bad, but the weather in Seattle is iffy. Now, if I would go to Seattle, I would definitely do the ferry to go to Vancouver, and yeah, and those and Victoria. So yeah, so Seattle is very nice. Park City, Utah, and Salt Lake City area. Park City is nice. Now I've been to Boise, Idaho. It's scenic, but no. What else, you all? What else is a good place? Good place, good place. Kennebunkport, in Maine. Oh, Sandbridge is good, but baby, Sandbridge got nice houses, and the people don't want you on their beach in Sandbridge. So that's it. Philadelphia in the Freedom Tour. A Freedom Tour in Philadelphia may be nice, or going to Amish country. I don't know. We can do a lot in Philadelphia. Um, yeah, you got Indianapolis. Indianapolis, Circle City. They have a lot of Black history in Indianapolis. So, you got, I mean, you can look at all of these states. You can go to Biloxi and Pascagoula. They have some really nice casinos there. Do Memphis and Beale Street. Do a riverboat cruise. Now, those riverboat cruises are extremely expensive, but yeah, the riverboat cruises are nice. Yeah, Amish country, baby. Yeah. Um, Texas is really interesting. San Antonio is nice, but I live here, so no big whoop with San Antonio. I don't know, Texas is interesting. Texas is interesting. I can't put my finger on it. It's historic, but Texas is getting so urban now. And the places I like in Texas, I know Black folk wouldn't want to go, like Marfa, Texas, Heights, Marfa, and Marfa. You can there's interference. So yeah, let me say this: I love Texas, I do, but yeah, Texas is weird. You know, you got the Alamo, but it's you got stuff here. Um, it's different, I guess, because I'm here now. Houston is very nice. Houston is nice. Houston is a lot. You can go to the Kennedy Space Center, NASA in Houston. They have a lot of black restaurants, a lot of Indian restaurants in Houston. Houston is okay. It's okay. Dallas is okay. I don't know, y'all. It's something about Texas that I guess I live here now, and it's just not touristy to me. Atlantic City, though, I don't know about Atlantic City. Then I don't know. I don't know because it's a bootleg Vegas. Shoot, I'd rather go ahead and do Foxwood in Connecticut. You know, I'd rather go to Foxwood than Atlantic City. I give the money to the indigenous people than Atlantic City. Atlantic City is not what it used to be. So the Poconos, um, you know, Chicago. Now let me say this: Chicago. Their rooms in Chicago are not that expensive, and Chicago is nice. I think people would like Chicago. I like Chicago. New York is different. You look at some states, you know, New Orleans. A lot of people want to go to New Orleans. I haven't been to New Orleans since Katrina, so I don't know how that would be for me. But New Orleans is really cool. Mobile, Alabama. Shoot, we can go to Huntsville and do a marriage to not marriage, but love and marriage Huntsville. Child, call some people love and marriage Huntsville and go some of their restaurants and their businesses. Shoot, we'll do a love and marriage Huntsville situation. Let me go to another state. Missouri, nah. St. Louis, yeah. I've been to Albuquerque. The California would be nice. It's different, and there's a lot of places in California you can go. So California would be cool. Yeah. So yeah, look at all of the states. Look at all of these states and see what's going on. You got Tennessee. Ooh, Tennessee has a lot to do. You can do you can go to Nashville and do Music City and go to Tennessee State. You can go to the Great Smoky Mountains and you know do that. So Tennessee has a lot to offer. Then we can do Georgia. So it's a lot of things we can do. Detroit. Detroit is going through something right now, so I don't want to be going over there with the strike and stuff. So yeah, hold off on Detroit. Right, Hilton Head, Myrtle Beach. There's a lot of places, y'all. It's a lot of places we can go. So we figuring it out. We working on it. We working on it. I mean, we could go to Puerto Rico because you don't have to have a passport to go to Puerto Rico because it's a U.S. territory. Ah, see there? Catalina Island in California is really, really nice. That would be really nice. Now, I've been to California numerous times, but never Catalina Island. And I heard Catalina Island is very, very nice. We can go to New Jersey, go to Six Flags in New Jersey. Okay, Jersey. So yeah, shout out to Jersey. So there's a lot of things. So yeah, we got a lot of options. So we'll weigh our options. We'll weigh our options. Maryland, you know, you can go to Maryland. It's a lot to do in Maryland. Let me tell y'all what I did one year, and I thought it was very interesting. I actually took a trip to West Virginia, and I did a 3-day trip in Charleston, and it was interesting. The people were very nice in West Virginia. Um, Yeah, I went to Tays Valley. Then I went to West Virginia State University, which is a historically black college and university, an institute, and just went to West Virginia. It's not a big place, but I did that, and I enjoyed it. I wouldn't do it again, but it was just something that I wanted to do and see. I'm weird like that. I'll get in the car and it took me through Portsmouth, Ohio, Ashland, and it was different. I left from Columbus, Ohio, and I drove down to Athens, and that's how I got into West Virginia. I also went through where Marshall University is located, Huntington, West Virginia. So I went through Huntington, West Virginia as well. So West Virginia is a very pretty place. You know, people are poor, but the scenery is beautiful. So if you're a nature lover, West Virginia is very nice. West Virginia is very nice. Oh, West Virginia is nice. Let me tell you what I went to in West Virginia, and I was amazed. The Greenbrier Resort. When I tell you the Greenbrier is everything, and that's in West Virginia, and I enjoyed that very much. So, yeah, the Greenbrier is nice. Now, I went to Williamsburg, Virginia, and we stayed. I was like peanut soup, baby. I took some of that peanut soup. I'm like, oh my, this was good. So, so there are a lot of things going on. So, yes. So we'll see where we gonna go. Y'all, let me say Philly is unique. There's a lot. You got Independence Hall, you got the Reading Market, then you got South Philly. I did the Bryn Mawr Swarthmore campus tour. That was nice. Then I went to King of Prussia Mall. That was nice. I had to sing at the Lacorius Center at Temple University. So I had a chance to do that. Then I actually went on Drexel University's campus. So Philadelphia has a lot of really nice institutions. So you got Temple, you got Drexel. And so I went there. Then I went to West Philadelphia, and everybody looked like a Hebrew Israelite. I'm like, why everybody looking like a Hebrew Israelite? It looked like about to, be on everybody got that beard, so that was in West Philly. So went to West Philly, chilled out there. Then I went across the bridge to Pensacola. I went to Holmes Gardens. I don't know if it's still there, but it was in Camden, New Jersey. And then I went to go visit friends in Willingboro and Cherry Hill because I have friends in Willingsboro and Cherry Hill. So, but the King of Prussia Mall was everything. It was beautiful. Then I visited Union Baptist Church in Philly. That was nice. But if I had to live in the Philadelphia area, if I wasn't living in Center City, then I would live in the south suburbs. That Bryn Mawr, Swarthmore area, very nice. Very, very nice. So, but I stayed at the PSFC hotel. It was a bank once, and now it's a hotel. It was a bank. And so they converted the bank into a hotel. It's the PF something. And it's funny because they still have that signage on the hotel because it's I guess it's a historic landmark, but it's a hotel now, and it was not that far from Center City, and I really had a good time in Philadelphia. But baby, that area where Swarthmore College is everything, and that Bryn Mawr area is beautiful. And so the south suburbs in Philadelphia is nice, and then you come into Chester, Pennsylvania, child, Wilmington, Chester. So, honey, that Chester ain't no joke. I know a friend named Mona. She from Chester. She from Chester, Pennsylvania. So, but I did go to Wilmington, Chester area. So, but I was everywhere. I was everywhere in Philly. I had a good old time. I had a good old time in Philadelphia. So, yes. So Miss Philadelphia, yeah, I was everywhere, girl. I was everywhere in Philly. I had a good time. I had a good time in Detroit. Detroit was nice, and every place I've been to, I've really enjoyed. There's not a city I really don't like. I just, if I had to live somewhere, like I said, between New York and Chicago, I would always choose Chicago. Chicago is clean. It's orderly. I know people want to make Chicago to be out like a shoot 'em up city, but I had a good time in Chicago. I enjoyed Chicago. New York is not a place for older people. It's really gritty, and New York, Chicago, you can afford to live in Chicago. New York, not so much. The Grand Concourse used to be the cheap place to live in New York. You can't even live in the Grand Concourse anymore. So, and that was in the Bronx. So, I knew a lot of people who lived in Journal Square. Now, Journal Square is completely uh, regentrified, and you can't even touch Hoboken. So, yeah. So you have a lot of people who work in Philadelphia. No, they work in New York and live in Philadelphia, so they'll take the Acela train and do that trip. So now, baby, at Lexington, Kentucky is beautiful. It's weird though. You have the University of Kentucky there. You have Transylvania University there. Um, but then you got wealthy people who do the horses there, but a lot of people from Appalachia live there. Lexington is a weird city, and right north of Lexington is Georgetown, and Georgetown is where the Bengals used to do their spring training, and then they have a Toyota manufacturing company there. So mhm. I like Lexington over Louisville though. I wasn't a fan of Louisville, Kentucky at all. Lexington, yes. Louisville, no. Yeah, yeah. So Ohio, yeah. Now Yellow Springs, Ohio, where Dave Chappelle lives, is beautiful. It's beautiful. Young's Dairy is there, and Young's Dairy is everything. And Antioch College is there, but Young's Dairy is known, and Antioch is a known place, very liberal, very hippie esque. So, and then they have Amish country. So they have Amish country. They have Amish country in Pennsylvania. They have Amish country in Ohio, and they have Amish country in Indiana. What you see, Lyric? What you see? Well, look, y'all, I'm getting ready to head on out. I'm getting ready to go to the movies. So I'm getting ready to enjoy the movies. And I will talk to you all later on. I hope y'all have a great day. I may be on later on, but yeah. Yeah. North Carolina too. Don't forget North Carolina. The Eastern the Outer Banks, North Carolina, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful Outer Banks. Charlotte is nice. But the Outer Banks and places like where the Biltmore is in Asheville, North Carolina. Asheville is very nice, scenic. So if I go to North Carolina, I would either go to the Outer Banks or someplace like Boone or Asheville. I would definitely go there because those are very scenic. So yeah. So y'all, I'm gonna go see this movie called The Creator. I guess it deals with AI. It's not my choice, but I would rather see that right now than Exorcist, because we're gonna go see Exorcist tomorrow. So I'm gonna see this other movie, and we're gonna do what we gotta do. Boston is beautiful too. I love Boston. They have a lot of homeless people in Harvard Square, but Boston itself is nice. I love their transit system. Yeah, I love their transit system. So okay, y'all, look, I'm out. Have a good one. Peace and love. I'll be back later on.